Hi everybody, this is your video to go over the lesson for my 7th grade science kids that we did on Tuesday, September 15th. In case you missed class or you just needed a review, I'm going to go through the PowerPoint and what's expected of you as we start our first unit, which we're going to look at particle motion. Okay, so your first question that we're going to ask for this entire unit is, if you zoomed in on water to the closest level possible, what would you see? And what evidence do you have? Okay, when we see water, we see the liquid, but if you go in on a microscopic level, there's a lot of things that are going on the deeper you go. Okay, I'm going to present my PowerPoint so you can see more in depth. It loads. Perfect. Okay. So for today, the agenda was we were going to do a do now, and then we did some observations and inferences on water drops in small groups. And then you had some asynchronous work, which was slides 9 through 14. Okay, you can see the learning target is you're going to be able to model the zoom in of a pure substance based on my observations and inferences of water. And then the standard that we're doing is PS1-4. Okay. Directions for this, just like always, is read through each slide. On each slide, you may have to click on a link to watch a video or type in your ideas. Remember now, if you see blue font, that means you need to type in your slides. Okay. Slides with a white background are for asynchronous learning. So this is during when we're together right now. Blue sides is asynchronous, and that's for independent or group work. Okay. Your do now for today, guys, if you could zoom in as close as possible on water, what would you see? Okay, remember, this is just an inference. It's not okay if it's okay. It is okay if you're not for sure, but what would you see? Okay, so go ahead and fill that do now in. That's a blue box with blue font, so make sure you type directly in there. Okay, once we have that done, what we did was today's lab. So today you're going to be investigating what makes up water by manipulating and observing water drops. During today's lab, be thinking about how what we see in a microscopic level can help us infer what must be occurring on the microscopic level. Okay, this is called zooming in or using microscope eyes. So macroscopic is what we can see, right? And then microscopic is what we can't see with the naked eye, or we need a microscope in order to figure out what's going on. Okay, so you were actually put out in breakout rooms. You obviously know the expectations. Read over this slide, please, so that you are aware of what my expectations are. But however, during the breakout room, what you did in groups was you had one person click on the Edpuzzle link. When you click on that, it opens up a website with Miss Beatty, who was wonderful enough to do the lab for us. And you're going to walk through it. Okay, so you're going to click on play, and it's going to walk you through this whole video.
Hi everyone, this is your first science lab of the year. 6th graders, you actually did this last year, so if you remember it, that's great. You've got a foundation, and if you don't remember it, that's all.
At each step as you go, I'm just going to skip because I don't want to watch this entire video and take up too much of your time, right? But at each step, there's going to be a question that pops up at 44 seconds and 6 minutes and 6 minutes and 2 seconds. Okay, when you get to those questions, make sure you discuss as a group before clicking continue in the Edpuzzle. Okay, the question, just answer those as you go. All right. So we then did a debrief of the lab. And so the question that we asked was, what did we see in the demonstration? Any questions? And then we took a poll in class. If you missed class, you can disregard this slide. Okay. Now I'm going to explain what your asynchronous work is for today. Okay. The question is, if we zoom in on water, what will we see? Okay. So you're going to use the links below. Okay. Oopsies. So let me back up. Unsave. I'm going to wait because I'm trying to get this to. There we go. Okay. So right here, there's a link that you should click on. And when you click on this link, it should open up a new link. Okay. You're going to click on the magnifying glass to zoom in. And then you're going to see, why does the water keep its shape? So you're going to watch and you're going to read. Okay. For the asynchronous assignment, also too, once you've, as seen in the previous slide, these particles are in motion. So how can we provide evidence for this? In essence, how can we show that this beaker of water is not actually still? And you're going to type that in, okay, and actually show, how can we show that these molecules are actually moving, okay? And then you're going to watch this demonstration, and and you're going to answer these questions about the demonstration, and then continue on through these slides. Okay, it is pretty straightforward. This lesson should not take you very long, ladies and gentlemen. You're just working through the different asynchronous slides that explains to you what exactly we're talking about when we talk about molecules moving and molecules in motion. Okay, there is a do the lab at home slide. You are not required to do it, but if you wanted to, there's a chance for you to walk through it in your home so that you can see it firsthand. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. If not, have fun with this assignment, and we hope to see you next class. Bye-bye.